Okay, so just come into a comfortable seat. Anything, whatever that means for you, it doesn't have to be cross-legged. It can be virasana. Quite often, sometimes I like to sit on a block like this in virasana. It helps to stretch out the fronts of the feet, especially if you're a woman and you spend any time in high heels. This is a really good practice. Roll your shoulder blades onto your back. Just let your hands rest either on your knees, or you can place your left palm facing up and your right palm on top. It's a gesture of opening, a gesture of receiving. And just gently close your eyes and bring yourself into your body and into your breath. I love starting my yoga practice with just a few minutes of seated meditation to gather myself, to collect myself into my body, to feel the breath filling the lungs as the cool air comes in through the nostrils, and then leaving again as the warm air exhales out. And just as you sit here on your yoga mat, feel whatever part of your body is connected to the earth, just sink a little bit deeper. So that might be your hips, it might be your sitting bones, your sits bones. It might be your shin bones or your knees. And just feel the lovely grounded energy moving down through the body, connecting to the earth. Bringing you a little deeper into your practice, into your awareness, and into the space. There is a theory in yoga which says that whenever you practice yoga with mindfulness, you actually get to heal the little part of the earth that you're practicing on. So energetically, you create a space of healing on and around your yoga mat, where you get to change the vibration and the energy all around you. I have no idea if it's true, but I like the sound of it. So just become aware of the space around you, the space in the internal body, the feeling of the breath as it flows in and out of the lungs. You may even start to feel a tingling in your hands as you become aware of them sitting on your knees. You may even begin to feel the blood as it flows around the body. Soften the muscles behind the eyes, the muscles in the jaw. Let the teeth gently part. Allow the shoulder blades to fall down the back of the heart. And notice how that causes a gentle rising in the front of the heart, the front of the body. Notice, are you holding any tension in the abdomen? And if you are, simply release and let it go. Let all tension melt away and fall down into the earth. Just take 3 more breaths here. Maybe draw your next inhale a little deeper. Exhale a little further. And then draw your third inhale a little deeper still. And then open the mouth and let it all go. 2 more breaths like that. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. 1 more big breath. Inhale. Exhale, open the mouth, let it go. Inhale your hands into prayer in front of your heart. Let your thumbs touch your chest, your heart chakra, and bow your chin towards your chest. Just take a moment now at the start of practice to set an intention for your practice, an intention for the rest of your day. This is where you get to decide how the rest of the day turns out. So whatever your intention is, bring it into your mind's eye and hold it there as you move onto your mat. My intention today for my practice is total acceptance. Total acceptance of where my body is without judgment, without needing it to be different, without needing my hamstrings to be longer or my shoulders to be more open. Just total awareness and total acceptance. Take one more breath, sealing your intention. Exhale, let it go through the mouth. Good, and then inhale, lift the chin, link open the ass. Okay, come on to hands and knees. It's really quiet without the music. I'm so used to teaching with music, but because I'm recording, I'm not. Okay, so knees are directly under the hips, hands are directly under the shoulders. Spread the fingers wide. We're just going to take a couple of rounds of cat-cow to warm up the spine. So press into the hands, and then you're going to inhale, contract the spine down to the earth, roll the shoulders back, lift the chin, lift the gaze. And then exhale, press into the hands and curl into the upper body. These are so good in the morning. Inhale, contract, drop the belly down, all the way down, drag the mat back with your hands as you lift your gaze, and then exhale, curl all the way up. Good, 3 more, inhale. And you can just move at your own pace, you don't even have to go with me, just move with the breath, exhale and curl, draw the navel to the spine, really stretch up through the back. 2 more, inhale. Nice, exhale and curl. Good, just 1 more, inhale. Exhale and curl. Inhale back to neutral spine. Spread the fingers wide, tuck the toes under. Press your hips back, take a nice big stretch in the front of the body, and then lift the hips up and back. Excuse me, frog in my throat, dog head down. And just walk out your feet in your dog. Don't worry about what it looks like. This is not a perfect dog moment. This is just, where does my body need a little stretch? If anybody's wearing socks, can you please remove them? Because I'm not insured if you're wearing socks because you might slip. Very weird clause in my insurance contract. And just stretch into one foot and then the other, maybe a little sway from side to side, stretching through the side bodies, just any way that feels good. Maybe a nod of the head, yes and no. Allow this to be very luxurious. Just 1 more big breath here. Exhale deeply. Good, and then just gently walk to the top of the mat. Any way you can get there. Bring your feet hip distance apart. Turn your toes slightly in so the outer edges of your feet are parallel with the outer edges of the mat. Bend your knees very deeply. Inhale, look forward, gaze forward, lengthen the spine. And then exhale, just fold over your legs. It's not a hamstring stretch, it's a spinal stretch. So let your belly rest on your thighs. Maybe you hold on to opposite elbows. Just let the head completely go. Just dangle, sway from side to side. 2 more breaths here. Enjoy this moment of calm before everything heats up. Good, 1 more breath. No tension, let everything dangle. Exhale. Inhale, gently release the hands, bring them onto the mat, and then I want you to bend the knees and curl all the way up through the spine, 1 vertebrae at a time. Sweep your arms up and overhead. And exhale, fold the hands in front of the heart. Good. Inhale, sweep to rest. Exhale, fold all the way down. Bend the knees as much as you need to, just to let the hamstrings open naturally. Inhale, look out with a flat back. And then exhale and fold. Inhale, step back to your plank pose. Knees to the earth, heart forward, lower chest and chin all the way down to the mat, and then scoop through to your cobra pose. Firm up those legs, and then exhale, dog head down. Good, just 1 big breath in dog, make it count. Exhale. Inhale, step forward with your left leg to a lunge. Just grab it, pull it up there. If it doesn't go, look forward. And then step up with the right foot and exhale and fold. Inhale, sweep to rise all the way up. Exhale, fold all the way down again. Inhale, look out with a flat back. Knees can be totally bent. Exhale and fold. Inhale, step back to your plank pose. Good, knees to the earth, heart forward, lower, chest and chin down to the earth. Inhale through into your cobra pose. And then exhale, dog head down. One big breath in dog. Exhale. And then inhale, step forward with your right foot to your lunge. Gaze forward, take a nice stretch, and then step up with the left leg and exhale and fold. Inhale, sweep to rise. Gorgeous. Exhale, fold the hands in front of the heart. Good. Inhale, sweep to rise. Bring the hands to touch and just take a little back bend, opening the front of the heart. Good. And then exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, let go out with a flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale, step back to your plank pose. Lower, chaturanga, bent legs or straight, yogi's choice. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, dog head down. No breath this time. Step forward with the left leg, lunge. Inhale, look forward. And then exhale, step up with the right leg and fold. Inhale, sweep to rise. Exhale, fold all the way back down. Inhale, to go out with a flat back. Hands can be on the shins if you need. Exhale and fold. Inhale, step back to your plank pose. Either knees to the earth or straight legs, lower, chaturanga, yogi's choice. Inhale, cobra pose, flip the toes. Exhale, dog head down. Inhale, step up with the right leg, lunge. Good, exhale, step up with the left leg and fold. Inhale, sweep to rise. Exhale, fold the hands in front of the heart. Good, warming up now. Inhale, sweep to rise. Bring your hands to touch. Reach up through the front of the body and maybe you press the hips forward, take a little back bend, and then you exhale and fold. Inhale, look out with a flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale, step back to your plank pose. Beautiful breath, guys. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, dog head down. Inhale, step up with the left leg. Lunge. Exhale, step up with the right leg and fold. Inhale, sweep to rise. Exhale, fold all the way back down. Inhale, look out with a flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale, step back to your plank pose. Bent legs or straight, yogi's choice. Lower, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, dog head down. Inhale, step up with the right leg, lunge. Good, exhale, step up with the left leg and fold. Inhale, sweep to rise. Exhale, fold the hands in front of the heart. Inhale, sweep to rise. Reach up, back bend. Inhale, and then exhale and fold. Inhale, look out with the flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale, step back to your plank pose. Building some heat. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Stay with the breath. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, dog head down. Inhale, left leg steps up, lunge. Exhale, right foot steps up and fold. Inhale, sweep to rise. Exhale, fold all the way back down. Doing great, guys. Inhale, look out with a flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale, step back to plank pose. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, dog head down. Inhale, right leg steps up, lunge. Exhale, left leg steps up and fold. Inhale, sweep to rise. Exhale, fold the hands in front of the heart. Okay, adding on. Inhale, sweep to rise. Little back bend. Exhale and fold. Inhale, look out with a flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale, step back to plank pose. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra, yogi's choice. Exhale, dog, head down. Inhale, step up with the left leg, lunge. Exhale, spin all the way around to the right to face the back of the room. Good. You're facing away from me now, so listen. Either bring the left knee down and rise up into your crescent lunge, or rise all the way up with the back leg off the earth. Nice. If you find it hard to balance, step your feet a little wider apart. Good, and pause. Inhale, reach up. Little back bend if you like. Exhale, bring the hands to the earth. Step back to your plank pose. Lower, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Good, exhale dog, head down. Inhale, step up with the left leg, lunge. Exhale, spin all the way around to the front of the room again. Good. Inhale, step up with the left leg. Exhale and fold. Inhale, sweep to rise. Exhale, fold all the way down. Doing good, guys. Inhale, look out with a flat back. Stay with the breath. Exhale and fold. Inhale, step back to your plank pose. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, dog, head down. Inhale, step up with the right leg, lunge. Exhale, spin all the way around towards the left foot. Inhale, sweep up, crescent lunge. Exhale, bring the hands to the earth. Nice, guys. Exhale, step back to your plank pose. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, dog, head down. Good. Inhale, step up with the right leg, lunge. Exhale, spin all the way around to the front of the mat. Inhale, step up with the right leg. Exhale and fold. Inhale, sweep to rise. Good. Exhale, fold the hands in front of the heart. One more time. Inhale, sweep to rise. Exhale and fold. Really good for bringing balance into the body. Inhale, look out with a flat back. Exhale and fold. Either step back or plant the hands and lightly hop back, chaturanga, yogi's choice. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, dog head down. Inhale, left leg steps up. Exhale, spin all the way around to the back. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Left knee can come down. Exhale and lower. Inhale, step back to your plank. Exhale, lower. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, dog, head down. Inhale, left leg steps up, lunge. Exhale, spin all the way around to the front. Inhale, step up. Exhale and fold. Inhale, sweep to rise. Exhale, fold all the way back down, last side. Inhale, look out with a flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale, step back, hop back, chaturanga, yogi's choice. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, dog, head down. Inhale, step up with the right leg. Exhale, spin to the back of the mat. Good. Inhale, sweep up, crescent lunge. Firm up the back leg. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, step back to your plank. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, dog, head down. Inhale, right leg steps up, lunge. Exhale, spin all the way around to the front. Inhale, step up with the right leg. Exhale and fold. Inhale, sweep to rise. Exhale, fold the hands in front of the heart. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Hook your thumbs, okay? Hook your thumbs and then reach up through the front of the heart. Reach, reach, reach. Tuck your tailbone under. Drive your heels into the earth. Reach up and see, can you take a little back bend? Good. And then exhale, bend the knees. Sweep the arms behind you and interlace the fingers behind the back. Squeeze the shoulders together. And exhale and fold all the way over the legs. And just breathe for a little minute. Exhale. Good. Gently release the hands. Inhale, sweep them up. Utkatasana. And then exhale and fold. Good. Inhale, leg out with a flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale, step back with the left leg. Apologies, left leg. Keep the right leg forward. Bring the left knee down. Good. Now, if you need to pad your left knee, you can roll in your yoga mats. If you need a little more padding, no problem at all. Otherwise, try and lunge nice and deep so you're not balancing here on top of your kneecap. So you're really stretching through the front of the hip flexor. Back toe can be tucked or untucked. You're going to inhale, sweep all the way up, low lunge. Good. Pause here. Lunge a little deeper if you can. Gorgeous, guys. Now, drop the left arm down in between the shoulder blades and take hold of the left elbow with the right arm. Beautiful. Then inhale, reach up, and exhale, bend all the way over to the right. Good, and pause. The more you balance here, the harder it's going to be on your kneecap. The more you lunge, the more you're going to nourish the adrenals because you're getting that lovely compression in the back. Good, one more breath. Inhale back to center. Exhale, hands come down. Good. Inhale, step back to your plank pose. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, dog head down. Good. Inhale, left leg steps forward. Right knee comes down, exhale. And then just feel it out in your lunge for a little second. And then inhale, sweep up. Beautiful. Exhale, drop the right hand down in between the shoulder blades. Take hold of the right elbow with the left hand. Inhale, lift through the front of the heart. Press those arms back. And then exhale, and take a little bend to the left. This is such a good stretch for the psoas muscle. The psoas muscle connects the torso down into the front of the hip flexor. And it becomes tight because we sit so much. And there's very few poses that actually stretch the psoas, and this is one of them. And stretching the psoas is so important for getting rid of belly fat, believe it or not. And this is really good for hormone stimulation, which is why we're doing it. Take 2 more breaths. Exhale, go a little deeper. Good, 1 more breath. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Good, exhale, bring the hands to the earth. Step back to your plank pose. Lower, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, dog head down. Good. Inhale, step up to the top of the mat. Look out with a flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale, sweep to rise. Hook the thumbs. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Really stretch through the front of the heart. Tuck your tailbone under. Drive your heels into the earth. Lift up, 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 up. Don't think about going back. Think about going up, 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 up. Good. And then exhale. Bend the knees. Sweep the hands behind you and interlace the hands behind the back. Squeeze the arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Think about cobra with your upper body. And then exhale and fold over those legs a little deeper. If you can't grab your hands, just take hold of opposite elbows or anything you can grab hold of. Good. 1 more breath. Exhale. Inhale, release the hands, sweep them up. Utkatasana, bend the knees. Exhale and fold. Good. Inhale, look out with a flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale, step back to your dog pose. Good. Exhale in your dog. Press into your feet if you need to. Good. A little sway from side to side. Good. Just 1 breath here. Exhale. Inhale, step the left foot closer to the right. Sweep the right leg up and back. Bend the knees, step it up in between the hands. For Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Spin the back foot 45 degrees. Press into the front foot and inhale, sweep up. Good, both hips spin towards the front. So you're not a sideways, you're aiming to get your shoulders square. 1 breath, inhale, reach up. Maybe you take a little back bend and then exhale and fold. Good, step back to your plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, dog head down. Inhale, left leg sweeps. Bend the knee, step it up in between the hands for your warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. Spin the back foot, line up heel to heel. Inhale, sweep up. Good, pause here, exhale. Maybe your hands can touch. That's a harder pose though. Inhale, reach up. Little back bend. Exhale and fold. Step back to your plank. Lower, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, dog head down. Good, one breath in dog. Exhale. Inhale, sweep the right leg to the sky. Step it up in between the hands. Exhale. Spin the back foot all the way flat so the outer edge of the foot is parallel with the back edge of the mat. And then inhale, sweep up into your warrior two pose. So your body is facing the side, but you're spinning your lower body to the front, but you're spinning your upper body to the side. It's actually a twist. Good, sweep the arms up, and then bring your hands to your head, to the back of your head, and you can interlace them on the back of the head. Good, inhale, lift up through the front ribs, and then exhale, and curl your right elbow down towards your right knee. Good, inhale, come up, keep the knee bent. Exhale, curl it in. Ooh, good, inhale, come up. One more, exhale, curl. You're going sideways, not frontways. Good. Inhale, come up. Exhale, windmill hands down to the earth. Step back to your plank. Lower, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, dog head down. Beautiful, guys. Inhale, left leg sweeps. Exhale, foot steps up in between the hands. Warrior two, spin the back foot flat, 45 degrees. Start off 45 degrees, flat. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, bring the hands to the back of the head. Spread the elbows wide. Exhale, curl, crunch into the left side of the body. Nice. Inhale, come up. Exhale, see can you bring the left elbow to the left knee. Good. Inhale, come up. One more. Exhale, curl. Keep the right elbow pointing to the sky. Exhale, come up. Sorry, it was inhale, come up. Exhale, windmill the hands down to the earth. I know you're hating me with all of these chaturangas. Step back, lower, chaturanga, but so good for the adrenals and kidneys. Inhale, exhale, dog head down. Good, little break now. Inhale, sweep the right leg to the sky. Bend the knee, step it up in between the hands, and then spin both feet so they're parallel with the short edges of the mat. Beautiful, so everyone's facing to the side. Now, if you know your hamstrings are tight, you're gonna want two blocks under your hands, okay? Because I really would love for your legs to be straight here. So I want you to spin your inner thighs in and back, pressing into the outer edges of the feet, and see, can you get a teeny tiny little lift in the arches of your feet? So all of your weight is in the outer edges of the feet and in the four corners of the feet. Good. You need the blocks. You press your hands into the blocks and you extend your heart forward. You lean a little bit forward, and then you exhale and fold down towards the mat. You don't need the blocks. Your hands come on the mat, and you exhale and you fold. And I remember whenever I first started doing this pose, you just let the crown of your head come towards the earth. I remember my yoga teacher saying to me, and just bring the crown of the head onto the mat. And I was like, what? Are you nuts? But actually, it works. Eventually you get there. So the tip is to squeeze your shoulder blades together, press them down towards your hips or up towards your hips. Extend the heart forward, really firm up those legs. The more you firm up your legs and spread your sitting bones apart, the longer your spine becomes, and then eventually the crown of your head would easily come to the floor. But you need to really be extending through the front of the heart. It's a big hamstring stretch, but if you're not there and your hands are on the blocks, this is perfect too. Just breathe. Good, one more breath here. Extend maybe a little more. Good. Inhale, look out with a flat back. Press your fingers or hands into the earth. Turn your heels in and your toes out. Good. Setting up for goddess pose. Sometimes called horse stance if you're a man and you don't want to be a goddess. Bend your knees very deeply. Sit back in your hips. And you may be like, oh, hello, hips. I have not seen you for a while, but there you are. Okay, nice bend in the hips. Good. Inhale, keep those legs nice and bent and sweep the arms up to the sky. Good. I want you to really sit back in those hips. Beautiful. So you want your feet to be directly under your knees, not any wider. Good. So if you've gone wider, bring them in. Everyone's like, doing this weird kind of dance. That's so funny. Okay, good. Inhale, straighten the legs, reach up. Now watch, it's a short, sharp exhale through the nose. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Cold and flu season, everyone's like, oh my God, she's making me exhale through the nose. Exhale. Good, one more, inhale. Exhale. Let it all go. Inhale, reach up. Good. Exhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms out to the sides. Be like a horse or a goddess for a little second. And then exhale, fold the hands down to the earth. Nice. Walk all the way around to the front of the mat. Step back to your plank pose. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, take a very brief child's pose. Knees wide, toes touch. So today is all about balance. As you probably noticed, we're doing a lot of left side, right side, and spinning. That's to create a balance in the body. And if you find child pose really hard, just get your blocks and put them underneath your head. And just be like this. No problem at all. Just any way that you can feel comfortable to rest. You can bring the knees together. Knees can be wide. You can come up on the high side of the block. Here. This is totally okay. But I would love for your forehead to be pressing into something because you have little trigger points in between your eyes that stimulate the body to relax, stimulate the parasympathetic mode of rest and digest. And that's our aim for this practice, is to get the energy flowing, but in the parasympathetic state. And honestly, like, some people take drugs, we just do yoga. Like, these are so stimulating. You're going to feel so amazing afterwards. See all these back bends? Back bends are so stimulating for the nervous system. You're welcome. One more big breath here. Exhale, let it go. It's just never long enough, is it? Inhale, press up. Tuck the toes under. Exhale. Dog head down. Good. One breath in your dog. Walk it out if you need to. Exhale. Okay, setting up for triangle pose. Left foot steps closer to right. Right leg sweeps to the sky. Bend the knee, step it up in between the hands. Now, if you know that your hips are tight or your hamstrings are tight, you take a block and you put it under your right hand. It can even be on the high side. You spin your back foot 45 degrees and line up heel to heel. And then you straighten into your front leg. And if this is just like super inaccessible for you and there's no way your leg is straightening, you bring your hand to your shin below the knee or even above the knee, but never on the knee. So choose your level. Extend through the right side ribs. So you're trying to make your right ribs as long as you possibly can. But then what tends to happen is, because the right ribs are reaching, the right shoulder gets excited and it wants to join the party, and it also reaches, so then you have to pop it back and say, you're not needed here, shoulder. Sweep the left arm to the sky. And be like, oh, okay, yeah, I can do this. I would love for you to be on the high side of your block unless your right leg is super, super straight. Good. And breathe. Really press out through the left hip. Dig the base of the right toe into the mat. And then drag that right hamstring back. And see how that lets you extend a little more through the right side ribs. Exhale. Good. One more big breath. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Sweep the left hand down to the mat. Walk your feet around so they're parallel once more. So you're facing the window. Square off your feet. So look down at the outer edges of your feet and make sure they're parallel with the short edges of your mat. So you're almost pigeon-toed. Good. Hands are on the blocks or hands are on the earth. You're going to inhale, look forward, and then you're going to exhale and just take another little fold here. And just enjoy it as much as you can, pressing the weight into the toes. That's one of the keys for going a little lower. Good. We're not staying. Inhale, look out with a flat back. Good. Walk your hands over towards your right foot. Okay? If you need the block, you take the block. But I want you to reach towards your right foot with your left hand. Maybe you can grab the foot with your left hand. Maybe it's like, no, Kim, I can't. So you just take the block. Maybe you're here. No problem at all. I want you to find a nice twist and a nice compression. Maybe you can take the foot. Maybe you can bring your forearm onto the mat. Inhale, sweep your right arm to the sky. I want you to twist. Good. Extend through the front of the heart. Maybe you're just here. Maybe you've grabbed the outer edge of your right calf muscle. But I want you to spin your belly to the sky. And I want you to feel that lovely compression in the right side of the body. Breathe into your back body, everybody. Good. One more breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, spin the hand to the mat. Take a little hip sway. And then exhale, go to the other side. And you may find that one side is like super accessible and the other side is really not. So just feel it out. Either the right hand comes to the ankle, to the shin, to the thigh, or maybe it comes to the outside of the foot. And just work your way into it. Be like, okay, I'm going to move with my breath here to spin a little deeper. I'm going to exhale, I'm going to fold a little deeper. Maybe your forearm comes down, maybe it doesn't. Exhale, and then inhale, spin your left arm to the sky. And breathe. Your gaze doesn't even need to go with it. Your gaze can stay down at the earth. And we're going to hold and spin. Extend through the front of the heart. And then exhale and twist. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, hand comes down. Well done, guys. Take a little break in the center. Suddenly this pose doesn't seem too bad, eh? You're like, okay. Don't mind this one now. Good. Inhale, walk all the way around to the front of the mat. Coming into your lunge. Exhale, step up with your left leg. Bring your heels and toes to touch. Good. Utkatasana, chair pose. Squeeze your knees together. Suck your belly in. Sweep your arms forward and curl into your lower belly. Curl, 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 curl. Good. Then inhale, keeping that curl, lift your heart, lift your gaze. But sit back in your heels a little more. Good. We're going for the twist. Take an inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your right hand to the outer edge of your right thigh and twist your body over your thigh. So from the side, it looks like, from the front, it looks like this. So you're here. Try and get that arm nice and deep. Now look down at your knees. Did your left knee pop forward? If it did, be very vigilant about pulling that left knee back. Bring your hands into prayer. Extend through the front of your heart. And then breathe into your back body and twist your body to the side. And you really should feel a beautiful, lovely twisting sensation in your abdominal organs. Good. And breathe. Try and put your knees together. If you can, it gets the twist a little deeper. For 3, 2, 1. Stay there. Don't move. Sorry. So you're either going to release your hands and step your left foot back, or you're just going to play with lifting your left foot, setting it back into your lunge. And you may do it. It might not be pretty. But you know what? It's only yoga. Or else you're just going to bring your hands down and you're going to step back into your lunge, and then you're going to bring your knee down if you need to. You're going to cross your left elbow over. You're either going to stay here or you're going to stay in your high lunge. Yogi's choice. But we're going to stay here for another 3 breaths. So again, think about spinning your rib cage over that leg. And if you can't keep the back knee up, put it down. You're still getting the twist. For 3, 2, 1. Gently release. Bring your left hand to your block. Lift your left leg up into the sky for Parvita Ardha Chandrasana. Revolved half moon. Keep your hips square. Press your hand into your block. Let you know that you're super open hamstrings and your fingertips come to the floor. Sweep your right arm to the sky. Good. Now lift your left hip and spin it away from your right shoulder. They're moving in opposite directions. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend the left knee and bring the right elbow to the left knee. Crunch. Good. Inhale, open up. Exhale, bend the right elbow to the left knee. Crunch. Inhale, open up. Exhale and crunch. Good. You've got two more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale and crunch. And then set the left shin down on the mat. Sit all the way back. Cross the right leg over the left. And you have three options, okay? You're either going to balance on your heel, so it's kind of wedged in between your butt cheeks. You're like, okay, this is harder. Or you're going to spin your left foot to the side and you're going to sit down on the mat. This is kind of more of a hip opener, less of a balance. If that's just not accessible, you're going to spin the left foot forward. And there is no shame here because you're still going to get the twist. So choose your option. You're either sitting on your left heel, you're sitting to the inside of your left heel, Ardha Matsyendrasana, or the left foot spins forward and at a slight angle. Go. Everybody, sweep your right arm up. Exhale, bring it all the way behind you. You're either going to hug the right leg with the left arm, or you're going to cross it over and then try and press your belly towards the leg and drop the back of the heart away from the leg. Or if you know that you can take it, you're going to take the bind. So that the left arm goes in, the right arm spins round, and you're going to bind your arms. But unless binding is in your practice, don't worry about it. And you're just going to spin to the side. And do very, very deep liver cleanse. And breathe. Good. 2 more breaths here. Try and enjoy it if you can. I know it's hard, but just be we're only here for another breath. It's so short, and your whole night's so short. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Good. Inhale back to center, head only. Exhale, release, and go to the other side. Right hand to right ankle, left hand comes behind. Inhale, lift up, and then exhale, open. This is called an open twist. The other one's a closed twist. Never do closed twists if you're pregnant. Always do open twists. Good. 2 more breaths here. 1 more big breath. Exhale. Good. Inhale back to center, head only. Exhale, cross your legs. You're going to lean back, lift your feet, and then rock forward, plant your hands, step back to your plank pose. Or not. You're just going to swing your feet round and come into your plank pose. Knees to the earth or straight legs, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, dog head down. The fun thing is we get to do it all again on the other side. Good, 1 more big breath here. Exhale. Inhale, sweep the left leg up and back. Bend the knees, step it up in between the hands. Step the right foot up to meet it. Bring the heels and toes to touch, knees together. Bend the knees, exhale. Inhale, Utkatasana, sweep the arms up. Exhale and twist. Left hand to the outer edge of the left leg. Right arm crosses over. Extend the heart forward. I like to really try and extend my heart and twist a little deeper before I bring my hands into prayer. The more wedged you can get that upper arm, the more you're going to be balanced. Now look down at your right knee. Did it come forward? If it did, you're not getting the twist. You're doing a turn. And a turn is not a twist in the internal organs. So only by moving your shoulder and your hip in opposite directions do you get a twist. So your right hip moves back, your left shoulder moves back. And then try breathing into your back body. It really helps in a twist. We're so front body oriented because our eyes are on the front. But the more we breathe into our back body, that's where the magic happens. Okay. You're either going to drop your hands back, step your right foot back into a lunge and come back into your twist, or lean your weight forward And then just play with kind of lifting the right toes. Maybe you step it back. Maybe it's pretty, maybe it's not. And then you come back into your twist. And breathe. And if you need to bring the knee down, you bring the knee down. I would rather you have the knee down and you get a much deeper twist here. Then you have the knee up and you're just kind of hovering there, hanging on for dear life. Good, for 3, 2, 1. Hands come to the mat. Beautiful. Step up into your Ardha Chandra. Block under the right hand. And be like, oh my God, I love these. These are my favorite, Kim. I'm so happy that you put these crunches in. Your attitude changes everything. Inhale, sweep the left arm to the sky. Good, lift the right hip, lift the left arm. Exhale, bend the right knee, bend the left elbow, touch the right knee to the left elbow. Inhale, open up. You've only got 4 more. Exhale. Inhale, open up. Spin to the side. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, open up. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, open up. 1 more. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, open up. And then set the right shin down on the mat. Choose your level. You're either perching on your right heel, left leg crosses over. This is much harder to balance, but really good for your balance, really good for bringing mental clarity because you have to really focus on the balance. Or you're in Ardha Matsyendrasana, foot to the side, or you're in Vriksasana C, right foot comes forward. Inhale, sweep the left arm up. Exhale, bring it behind you. Good, inhale, sweep the right arm up. Either cross it around the leg or elbow comes over. And I like to kind of dig it in there because I'm a pretty intense kind of person. If I'm going to do a twist, I really want to do a twist. So like, see, can you get that bad boy down there a bit more? And then lift up through the front of the heart. And exhale, twist to the side. Don't over twist in the neck. Your neck will not help you in a twist. So try and keep the chin center with the throat as you exhale and spin to the side. Good. 3 more breaths. Exhale. Your liver is loving you right now. It's saying, thank you. Thank you so much for all the abuse you give me. Look at you now, nourishing me, giving me so much love. Good, 1 more breath. I talk a lot of shite, don't I? Inhale back to center. Exhale, spin to the other side. This is what I imagine my liver is saying to me, I swear to God. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, spin your twist open. I love open twists. They feel so good. 2 more breaths. Exhale. Press that right shoulder back, spin a little more. 1 more breath. Exhale. Good. Inhale, back to front head only. Exhale here. Inhale, spin your legs around behind you. Plant your hands, take your last vinyasa. Exhale, lower, tuck around back. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, bring your knees to the earth and come to face front. Okay, if you know you have tight hips, you're definitely going to need to sit on a block. Okay, we're going to come into what is called Gomukhasana. Here's the easiest way to get into it. Everyone come onto your knees, in fact. And you might need just to get your block behind you, get it ready. You're going to lift your right knee. You're going to bring it in front, your foot in front, and you're going to spin it over so that your knees are touching, if you can. And you might need to like do this and like walk your hands forward, kind of wiggle them up a wee bit. And then maybe you're like, you know, like super flexible and open, and you can just sit right back. Or maybe you'd be like, hello, no. And you think, I just need a couple of blocks, just a little seat like a granny. And then you sit back on your blocks. And maybe 2 is too high. Maybe like you're like, okay, I can go a little deeper, but it's still deeply uncomfortable. This is a really, really, really uncomfortable pose. I really hate this pose, which means that I should do it more often. It's called Gomukhasana, and it's a big, big hip opener. So you want to try and keep your knees locked on top of each other if you can. And if you're like, this is seriously not accessible for me, you can just come into easy cross leg, okay? So you really want to try and have your knees stacked on top of one another and your feet shooting out to the side. And then the more open you become, the more your feet, the more you can kind of spread them. Like I am like not super flexible in this pose at all. I find it really hard, although it's getting easier over the years. So just kind of feel it out, okay? You're either sitting on a block or you're not. I think today I'm actually going to give myself a block. Too much weight training, you see? So my hips are not loving me the way they used to. Okay, take your fists. Press them into, you're going to give yourself a little abdominal massage. Press them into your hip creases, okay? So really dig them in there, in your hip creases. So your fists, dig them in. Good. Hopefully you haven't had too much to eat this morning. And you're going to take an inhale, lift the heart. And you're going to exhale. And you're going to fold forward. Now, if you're like, Kim, I'm really not feeling this, it just feels uncomfortable, then here's what you're going to do. You're just going to come into easy cross leg, okay? You're going to press your hands into here, and you're going to exhale, and you're going to fold. And you might even have a block for your head, or you might not even get down that far. But you're just going to push your hands into your, you're basically pushing your fists into your colon here. I really want you to push them back into your colon, and I know that your hip is screaming at you right now and saying, I hate you. And you're like, how long? Just give me like a number of seconds until I can get out of it. Believe me, I have been there. So I'll give you 10 seconds. If you count down slowly in your head from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, inhale, come up. I know, I feel it too. Exhale, just release your legs and give them like a little. Okay, you may find that one side is easier than the other. So let's try it out. Let's use one side using the other. Come back onto your knees. This time you're going to lift your left leg. And you're going to bring it over your right. And then you're going to squeeze your knees together. You're going to try and bring your feet out to the side. And then you're going to lean forward onto your hands. Firm up your feet, and then be like, let's try her out here. Can I keep my knees together as I sit back? Do I need a block? You see, I am so much tighter on this side. This is left hip. And just be like, okay, I'm there. And if you tried it, you decided that easy cross leg is for you, you take the easy cross leg. Otherwise, you take your fists. You dig them into the creases of your hips. You want to actually really push them into your abdomen. Extend through the front of your heart. And then exhale. And fold. And again, if you're really not feeling the abdominal compression, just come into easy cross leg. But this is such a great hip opener. Like, we never open these areas of our hips. And what we're doing now is we're opening into the meridian lines of the kidneys, which are right in front of the adrenals. And also into the meridian line of the liver. So we're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come up. Well done, guys. Oh my gosh. Release your legs. Ooh. And come to lie down on your mat. Okay. Bridge pose. I want you to walk your feet in towards your hips. And you can even like kind of lift your hips up a little bit to do it. Like not so close to your butt that you're kind of uncomfortable. And I want you to turn your toes slightly in so the outer edges of the feet are parallel with the mat. The hands come flat on the mat beside the hips. The shoulder blades walk together. And I want you to curl your tailbone under and inhale, lift your hips up towards the sky. And as you lift them up, I want you to walk your shoulder blades closer together and really drag your shin bones back towards your head. And feel how that changes the pose. Makes it a little less clenchy in the glutes. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Release. Okay, you're either going to go back to your bridge pose and you're going to do 2 more of those. If you want to like try something a little funky, you're going to walk your feet in. So you're on your toes. And you're going to try and like rest your butt cheeks on your heels. So you're basically making a little shelf for your butt cheeks. Okay? So you're going to stay here. This is such a massive adrenal nourishing pose, but bridge pose is also equally amazing. So if you're going to stick with your bridge, stick with your bridge. Otherwise, you can bring your heels back in, so you're perched. Try and bring your knees together if you can, or close together. This is stage 1. You're either going to stay here. Stage 2 would be you walk a little deeper. You can even come off your toes and just come down into a version of Virasana. Lift through the front of the heart and breathe. But maybe you're just here on the toes. Or maybe you're just in bridge pose. If you're in bridge pose, you come up for 2 breaths. And then you exhale and come down on the 3rd. And if you're here in this pose, you stay here feeling like your toes are going to break. But that's really good for your toes. 1 more bridge pose. Or a count here of 5, 4, 3, press the chest up, 2, 1, gently release, just walk back out of it, shuffle yourself back, and be like, oh, and then you're really going to feel this in your back tomorrow. It's beautiful though. Okay, don't bring your knees into your chest. We have 1 more pose, fish pose. Again, such an adrenal and kidney strengthening pose. Make sure you're nice and flat on your mat. You're going to walk your elbows in, closer and closer under your body. And then you're going to lift your chest up and come up on your elbows. Now, you can either grab your butt like I'm doing, or you can just lay your hands flat on the mat. But I want you to lift your chest up. Now, you're going to try and drop the crown of your head onto the earth. And if it doesn't go, just get yourself a block. Put it behind you, or even 2 blocks. Lift your chest up. Use your butt for support. Exhale. I've lost the block, but you get the drift. I really want you to press into your elbows and have a nice arch all the way up through the spine. This is strengthening the exact area where the adrenals need some work. Gorgeous. The crown of your head is on the earth. You don't have a lot of weight in the crown of your head. All of your weight is in your elbows. Your elbows are aiming to be almost at a 45-degree angle. You're lifting through the front of the heart. You're extending through the legs. They're nice and active. Pointing the toes. For 5, 4. Can you press into the elbows a little more? 3. Can you extend through the front of the heart? How long can you make your belly button? 2, 1. Release. Up and down. Well done, guys. So nice. Okay, options. We're either going to come into shoulder stand because we need to flush the thyroid and flush all the internal organs, or if you know shoulder stand is not accessible to you, you just get yourself over to a wall, turn sideways, flick your legs up, and you take legs up the wall. No problem at all. This is just as effective. Or if you're going for a little shoulder stand, the lower you get your hands down your back towards your shoulders, the straighter your body can come. So you bring your hands over. You can even bring them into plow as you walk your hands down. And then you lift your legs up. And yours may not look like mine. Yours may look a little more like this, and that's okay. Or you get your legs to the wall. If you're on ladies' holiday, ladies, legs up the wall, please. No inversions at certain times of the month because it compresses the blood flow to the uterus. And we really never want to do that. We want everything to be flowing in the opposite direction, not this direction. Spin your inner thighs towards one another. Keep your gaze up towards your toes. This is, if you anyone with any thyroid problems, you should be in this pose every day for at least 1 minute, but up to 10 minutes. So 2 3 to 5 minute sessions. Fantastic for the thyroid. If you have boobs, you're probably going to be suffocated, but that's okay. I never understood this problem until I started teaching yoga, and I was like, oh, right. A little more difficult for some of us ladies. Not me, obviously. So you just, do whatever you can to breathe. For 5, 4, 3, 2, One, you're either just going to roll out, or you're going to hinge at the hips, you're going to flex your feet, you're going to drop your toes down to the mat behind you for plow pose. Big, big, big stretch in the opposite direction after all those back bends. You're either going to stay here, or you're going to interlace your fingers, press them into the mat. Gorgeous big back of body stretch. And breathe. Try and relax your neck and your gaze. Either stay here or just for a breath. Karnapindasana. You bring your knees to your ears. If you have boots, you will never do this, ever, without fear of asphyxiation. But just, if you can, it does look kind of strange, but in yoga you get used to that. You're going to hold whatever you are. You're either rolling out, you're in shoulder stand, you're in plow pose, or you're in Karnapindasana for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody, release, roll, slowly, 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 slowly. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Reach up and either grab hold of the backs of your thighs, or your ankles or your calves, or the outsides of your feet for happy baby pose. And just take a little rock from side to side. Sometimes called dead bug pose for obvious reasons. And in happy baby, you want to be pulling your knees down towards your armpits. That's the key, and then dropping your tailbone down to the mat. And we're just on 5 past. That clock's just a little fast. But if you need to shoot on, you shoot on, but otherwise we're going to finish in just a couple of minutes. Take one more breath here. Good, and then very gently release. Rock all the way up to sit, or just roll to the side and press up. These are only short classes, so we don't normally take a Shavasana. I look like a wild woman of Borneo. Come into an easy cross leg, or whatever that means for you. Bring your hands into prayer in front of your heart. Bow your chin towards your chest. Just take a moment now to recall your intention that you set for yourself back into your mind's eye, and hold it there as you move off your mat and back into your day. And then let's take a moment of gratitude to count the many blessings that each of us have in all of our lives. Taking a moment to think of 1 or 2 of the blessings that you have in your life, and to give thanks for them. And then send that goodness out into the world to touch all beings everywhere. Bow to yourself. Bow to all of your teachers. I bow to you. Namaste. Namaste. Namaste.